Alright, how to promote a product online. First and foremost, you have to follow these steps. Alright, the first thing is to choose a product that is solving people's problem. You don't choose a product based on your emotions. Don't choose a product based on your passion. The world doesn't revolve around your passion. The world have their problems, so they need solutions. That is why when somebody sees an advert, the first thing that comes to mind is what is in for me, even including you. When you see something, an advert, you're always asking the question, what is in for me? What can I gain from this? Everybody is somewhat selfish. Alright, you should understand that. Then when you choose that product that will resonate with your problem, let me make an instance of a product that resonates with people's problem. Today in Nigeria, I'm recording this in Nigeria while I'm still in Nigeria. In Nigeria, people are having money shortage problem, which is people are going through recession. What that means is people are looking for ways to make an extra income. And even some people are unemployed. So anything that will make them make extra money from what they are making, they will be very glad. So if you bring a product that will solve such problem, they will gladly buy. But then if you want to go present the product based on your emotion, based on your passion, you may likely not make any sales, right? So, and the second thing is you should study, make research, understand the product that you're promoting, and then understand your audience. Two things you should understand: the product and your audience. Alright, because if you don't speak your audience language, they may likely not buy. And if you don't talk from their pain point, they may likely not pay, because people buy based on emotion and then they justify by logic. So the next thing is go to where they are gathered. I want to be cycling this. Choose the products, study, research, understand the product and your audience, and then the next thing, go to where your audience are gathered. In today's world, people are gathered in Facebook, TikTok, and WhatsApp. This place you can get billions of people. How do you get these people? The next thing is you have to position as an authority. You have to position physically, mentally, and spiritually. We already have a video that it talks about positioning. You can go and watch the video after you must have gone through this. Then you come back. That way you will understand more. All right? You must position as authority, because people pay authority. Nobody wants to pay an amateur. How do you position as an authority? Is the next thing. You create compelling content that educates people, inform people, and then advise people on things that regards to the product that you're promoting. Let's say for instance you are using Facebook. If you're using Facebook, you keep posting about your products. Not, don't post and say come and buy. No, let's say you are promoting a product on Travel and Tour. Immediately you position as an authority physically, you get a good nice headshot, and then you position as a traveling authority, somebody who is a consultant in Travel and Tour, right? Then you post things about Travel and Tour, the kind of country they could go to, the kind of places they can go to, and how they can get their visa easily, and all of that. Then the next move is you then advertise. How do you advertise? You can either advertise either organically or paid advert. As we go further, you will understand. Don't let that confuse you. After you advertise, people will come and then have interest. A lot of people will come, they'll have interest, then a few will buy. Then you have made your sales. How to advertise? This is how to advertise. There are two ways to actually advertise to your audience. We have the paid advert, and then we have the organic advert. All right, we are using social media for instance, but then in general, let me explain the organic. Organic simply means it's free. Paid simply means you're paying money for that. All right, you're paying cash. All right, this organic advert can work anywhere. Paid advert is anywhere. That is, you pay a radio station to do your jingle, you pay an influencer to do your advert for you, you pay somebody on Facebook, or you paid Facebook to run your advert. Don't worry, there are videos on that as we go further. Don't let any of these things confuse you. I'm using simple terms, as simple as possible, so that you can understand. As let's use organic. All right, let's use organic adverts to explain this in details. All right, how to advertise organically. Let's start with Facebook. Remember I said you have to post consistently and educate people over time. I want to be honest with you. As you are right now, there's a possibility that you were posting cruise and you were posting on unsolicited stuff and things that make you look very unserious over time. Maybe that's how you've been living. I'm just using hypothetically, not like that is your reality, right? So, but over time, you decide to change and start posting some sensitive stuff, sensible stuff. People will criticize you. It may lead to you having issues with your friends and all of that. So your friends may likely come to the comment section to say, which one be all this one? And even you yourself, you start doubting yourself, but don't let any of that come in between your success. So you start posting, keep being consistent every day, even if it's 2 posts that will educate people about whatever it is that you're talking about. Is it on travel? Is it on money making? Is it on health? Is it on education? Whatever it is that you're doing, keep posting, educating people, informing people, and entertaining people. All right. Then on TikTok, it's a video platform, so it will require you creating video content that will educate people about whatever it is that you are promoting. Let's say you are promoting a product on how to make money by simply uploading book on Amazon, which is called the Amazon KDP. All right, I'm using that as an instance. You will keep posting video and talking about Amazon KDP, explaining Amazon KDP, showing people proofs. It may likely not be your own proof. You will show other people's proof, how people are making money off Amazon KDP and all of that. Before you know it, you go viral. People start asking you questions. That way, one day you then post a particular video and say you are hosting a free training to explain to people how this work. All right, then people will click through the link to join either your WhatsApp group. Then you either educate them if you have the capacity. If you don't have the capacity, you then send them a VSL video that explains that. Now the one we'll be focusing on here is WhatsApp. So I will show you a step-by-step process on how to promote your product on WhatsApp if you don't have money for paid advert, right? And how you can make at least your first 100k in the next 30 days of putting all of these things in actions. All right, I hope you're ready. All right, now you have your WhatsApp. Now the next thing you should do is create a broadcast list. After creating a broadcast list, you must have created your WhatsApp link. There's a WhatsApp link. I didn't include the idea. I will include the video on how to create your WhatsApp link, even how to create a broadcast list, just in case you don't know how to create a broadcast list. All right, then after you must have created a broadcast list. The broadcast lists are just a group of people that are already in your contact. You created a list where you send a message from that list, and then it goes to everybody. Let's say you added 100 people from your contact, or 200 persons from your contact. Then you send them a message, not individually but from the broadcast list. It will arrive in everyone's DM. As soon as they see the message, they will reply you. But firstly, don't go there to sell. Communicate with them at least for 2 days, just to build rapport, to build relationship. You can just say hello, how are you doing, good morning, and all of that. So the more you send this message, they will respond. You then reply. At first it will be tedious because you replying to most 100 or 200 persons. It will be very, very tedious. Then you move to the next part, which is after you must have communicated with them for like 2 days. You remember you have created your WhatsApp link, then you have created your flyer that talks about the product, either the one you created or the one you downloaded from the JV page. Each of the products have their JV page, right? As an affiliate, you should understand this. So you send them the flyer alongside a text. I will explain all of this on the next slide. Alongside a text which is called your copy, and then with your link, right, attached to the text. That link, the essence of the link is so that when they click through, people who have interest click through, they will come to your DM. Then you build rapport with them, then send them to the training, either a training group or you send them a video. So right after that, you then create, let's say, a WhatsApp group where you gather all these people, you send them there. Then you either train them or you gather them in a WhatsApp group. After you gather them in a WhatsApp group, you send them that VSL file. You remember that VSL file now, the video that explains what is it that you're doing. And then when you send them there, you follow them up over time. You add all those people that came, that showed interest in your product, you add them to a broadcast list. Create a different broadcast list, not this other broadcast list. It's a different one, basically for your customers. You follow them up to know if they still have interest, follow them up, know how to communicate with them. As we go further, we'll explain how to follow people up. And then when you follow them up, a few persons will make decisions, and then you make your first sale. That's how that works. All right, so what you need to run your advert is you have to create a flyer. Very, very important. Create a flyer. Create a flyer or a video that talks about your product. A video or a flyer. All right, it is called creative. Create a creative. You should have a creative. Then a copy. A copy is simply a text that explains what your product is about. A compelling text. All right, I'll show you how to create compelling copy. Right, so choose a platform to run your advert. You can decide to say, okay, I want to focus on TikTok, I want to focus on Facebook. Recently, I've been focusing more on TikTok. I'll show you how to run TikTok ads. All of these are inclusive. So, but then you have to go through all of this. First, the first thing is you go through all of this and understand. Make sure you create your broadcast list. Make sure you create your WhatsApp link. Make sure you create a flyer. Give the flyer to a professional graphic designer to create the flyer for you. You want to do business. It is expected of you to brand yourself as a business person. Make sure you practice all of this, the positioning, physical positioning. Go and take good pictures, right? Then check on how to run this advert. There's a video on it on how to run advert, right? Check on that. Then start practicing. Start practicing. If there's anywhere you're confused, you ask questions, right? But make sure before you start on this, go and watch the video on how to position as an authority. There's a video on that. Watch that video first. After you must have watched that video, then come back to this. That way you will understand this more. All right, watch the video on how to position as authority, which will be the first video, and then come back to this. Then you will understand more. That is it for that. Thank you and God bless you. Make sure you practice everything you've practiced. Drop in the group. Ask questions. Don't just feel you know. You don't know anything until you ask questions. You don't know anything until you ask questions. Ask questions in the group, and then your mind will be open to many possibilities. Thank you and God bless you. See you some other time. All right.